I don't really know if I've ever really mentioned it on here. I know I have on places like Twitch and Twitter, but one of my all-time favourite game series to date is the Kirby series. Kirby is just one of those fun, simplistic platformers which for some reason just stuck with me ever since I played The Amazing Mirror on Game Boy Advance all those years ago. I don't know what it is, but I've always found the style of gameplay Kirby goes for to be rather fun and also quite relaxing. It was never really hard and you could just casually play it without really having to think. So why am I mentioning this? Well, I recently received an email about a game that's currently in Kickstarter, and if you're like me and really enjoy Kirby games, I think you're really going to like the looks of this. This is Vivid. As the Kickstarter states, Vivid is a Kirby-vania inspired game, which that alone was enough for me to open the email and take a look. So from within the email I was linked to a Kickstarter and even a playable demo of Vivid, and so today I thought I would share my first impressions with you alongside sharing the details of the Kickstarter and where you can find the demo to play yourself, linked down below. So from playing through the demo and from the gameplay you can see on screen, this game is incredibly similar to Kirby, but not a complete copy and paste. Firstly, you'll notice that instead of sucking up enemies to ability steal, you'll instead be stomping on various coloured blocks throughout the level to swap between one of 3 weapons. A sword, a bow and a throwable axe. While yes, they are rather basic weapons, you can upgrade said weapons by collecting items within the level to make them a bit stronger without making the game a total breeze. Something I quite like however is that even though you'll have your preferred weapon of choice, like I do with the axe, the game will sometimes push you into using a different one. It could either be that there's a colour you're using that's currently blocking the pathway you need to go through, or perhaps a certain enemy is more resistant to that weapon, so while you can kill him, it'll take a bit longer and it'll be easier to swap out to another weapon. Besides that, you'll also get a chance to swap between some special abilities before starting the level. These abilities will vary from healing yourself all the way to killing a ton of enemies or doing a ton of damage to everything on screen. There's also balloons that you can equip which give you certain buffs throughout the level if you want to use them as well to give you a bit of leeway. But besides that, if you beat the demo you'll actually get to play through the level again, but this time with the option of playing as the second main character, Spirit. A cute little dog which, while adorable, can pack one hell of a punch. While the demo is only one level and a tutorial level, the demo itself gives you a good idea on what you can expect from the main game of Vivid, and it's charming. And if it's as charming as this level is, then I think we could have a fun little game on our hands, throwing a nod back to the more classic era of platformers. Also, can I just take a second to point out how adorable this art style is? I'm a sucker for hand-drawn art styles of a super realistic realism, and there's such an interesting look to Vivid that it kinda reminds me of Paper Mario, but looks a bit more genuine. Honestly, looking at it, I don't really have much more to say about the game really. The demo is there for you to try out yourself, and it's a lot of fun. The stage they show off is brilliant, the end boss is actually rather fun, and both Vivid and Spirit are really fun to control and play around with. I would say at least try the demo out, it won't hurt and it'll take at most an hour of your time to beat. Or if you're like me, you might play through it several times and go through it for about 3 hours. But anyway, as for the Kickstarter goal, it's roughly around 7 grand in the UK. So it's not overly ambitious or super unrealistic, and for what kind of game Vivid is, I think £7,000 is reasonable. But if you like the look of this game regardless, then please go check out the demo at least, and if so, share it with your friends and let them know about it. And if you got a couple of coins to spare, why not support the Kickstarter? I know I have. I've already backed it and I really do hope this game does well. If you're on the fence even after playing the demo, that's fine, but if you're still interested in it though, then stick around and keep an eye out, because I'm probably going to be reviewing this game once it's out anyway.